Welcome to Chaotic Reunion. I'm Javier once again, and here we are back in The Witcher Enhanced Edition in a dungeon. A glorious, glorious dungeon. In the last episode, if you recall, we took care of the village that was giving us trouble and conquered the beast. In doing so, we also killed probably most of the peasants. But as we tried to get into the city, we were tricked and tossed in jail for seemingly no reason. Likely something to do with Salamandra, wouldn't you say? But in this episode, we plan to explore our cell. There's got to be some way to get out of here, and there are just all these people around here. But there's an elven convict in the corner, and it's better than all the other guys, so let's talk to him.
Tomorrow's my big day.
Why are you here, elf?
Delighting in the last moments of my life. Or trying to. I hang tomorrow. I have a request. I've always found games pleasant, and Jethro let me keep my dice. If you don't have your own set, we can share mine.
His request is to play dice! So this is a more required little thing if we talk to the convict. This is if you missed the dice tutorial. In the last episode, this is kind of supposed to be your main quest tutorial. So we get to do that, and it's main quest required dice, which is always pleasant. He has a pair of ones, and I have a pair of twos. We're not really winning, we'll just accept the bet. Not really doing much money, considering the fact that, you know, this guy's hanging tomorrow. Though I could bleed him dry. Alright, let's roll some dice. And what are we getting? Anything good? 3 of a kind twos. 3 of a kind twos. That's good. He'd have to get, really? Oh my god, one of his dice flew off, so he doesn't get to keep it. Oh no. Oh, he just gets to re-roll it. Huh. Okay. And we win, so next round. I wasn't aware. I imagined if the dice flew off, you wouldn't get to keep it. Also, I noticed that our Orin count is significantly lower than last time, which is upsetting. 3 of a kind 5s. He has a pair of 6s. Let's go ahead and just do a maximum bet. 3 Orins. He'll kick it out, and we did it.
All right, you maggots. The king in his mercy will pardon whoever subdues the Cockatrice in the sewers.
Pardon? What about half the kingdom, the princess's hand in marriage?
Clever. Watch what you say, Witcher. Political jokes could get you in trouble.
I'll slay the monster.
Too late. There's another volunteer.
I'm the better candidate.
The creep in the corner claims he'll defeat it bare-fisted.
Which creep?
Yo-ho!
That tub of lard? You're kidding.
You want freedom? Fight for it. Whoever wins faces the Cockatrice.
Piece of cake.
So, we just got our dice tutorial. So how about we talk to this guy?
I'll defeat you, then thrash that lizard and go free.
Let's do it.
So, if you happen to miss the fist fighting
Time to die!
way back in chapter 1, well, it's really hard to miss. Like, I can get missing the dice, but this one, a lot harder to miss. So, but even if you happen to, don't worry too much, because you have a glorious little tutorial, as well as an introduction that you might want to keep your eye out for this kind of content later on as you go along. It's a neat little way of saying, hey, you missed this stuff, you can still pick it up here in chapter 2. Don't worry your butt.
Bastard. You couldn't have beaten me without your spells.
I saved your life. The Cockatrice is no joke.
Next time, you'll get beaten.
Nah. Alright, prison break. I must talk to Vincent. And the rest of these guys I don't think have anything useful for us. I'm pretty sure if we poke them, they're just going to do little text about their health.
muck they call supper.
Nah, I haven't been here that long. Hey, Vincent.
Congratulations. You won the right to slay the beast.
I'm almost proud.
Want to slay the beast, or would you rather just stand there?
I need a weapon.
That's funny. We recently confiscated a Witcher's sword.
Where?
Not your business. Jethro, bring that silver sword.
The one we found at Thaler's?
Yes, idiot. That one.
Can I have it?
Get it from Jethro. The rest of your gear's in deposit for afterwards.
Fine.
One more thing. I'll pay extra for the monster's head, provided it's undamaged.
I'll see what I can do.
So, we have a bit of an idiot here that could tell us more things than usual. Let's go ahead and get that silver sword.
Oh, the sword. Where was it?
Hurry up. I don't have all day.
Yes, we also confiscated a potion. Once you've completed your task, collect your belongings from behind the bars.
I'll ask about it. Then I'll get the professor.
Stupid. The professor just does the wet work. If you want to be effective, you'd strike at his boss. Though I doubt you'd succeed. He's a big player. He has concessions.
Connections, you mean? I'll find him.
First, you gotta survive your meeting with a Cockatrice.
Watch my belongings. I'll be back, and I'll want everything returned.
Alright then. So here we are now in the sewers. We have a silver sword. Silver swords have a completely different style set and are used for specific types of monsters, magical and some otherwise. If you remember that before reading about the Barghest, they were vulnerable to silver, but that the Hellhound was vulnerable to steel. So it's something you're just going to have to keep in mind as you go along. It'll be very important for you to memorize and learn.
Oh? You're a witcher?
Indeed.
White hair, vertical pupils, signs of mutation?
Skip the medical exam.
Forgive me. I meant no harm. I'm Siegfried, a knight of the Order of the Flaming Rose.
I'm Geralt.
I've heard much praise concerning the combat skills of witchers.
If you don't mind, I have some work to do down here, and I'd like to get it done fast.
A cockatrice, correct? That's why I'm here.
Let's talk.
Yes?
Think you can kill the Cockatrice?
The sacred flame will guide me.
What prompted you to enter the sewers after a beast?
It threatens Vizima. The Order's been fighting beasts for a while, rather effectively, too.
Wait, that's Witcher's work.
You witchers are relics and few in number. You're no competition. The Order demands no payment for protecting humans.
I suppose fairies funded your armor and castles.
I've no desire to argue. We're both here. There's no reason to await the other's turn, especially while there are drowners here too. Let's join forces instead. I long to see your combat skills, and I assure you, my sword is at your disposal.
Agreed. Let's go.
You lead.
Alright, so we seem to have our own companion, and he can actually fight. Well, you know, Shawnee tries to fight. Alright. Like I was saying before, we now have the ability to use combat styles, and they're much different in comparison. You're going to have to learn all the new different styles for just fighting with a silver sword, and just learn the timings a little bit differently. You bring the silver sword by pressing E instead of Q, and again, you just have to level up the different styles. That is very important for you to realize what's more important, fighting humans or fighting specific monsters. And remember, again, silver does not mean all monsters. It just means a good chunk of them. Okay. There's barrels here, and I want them. Also, while we're here, and I can talk about it, the darkness issue I've been experiencing, well, we've been experiencing throughout this entire project, it's due to the different light, the weird lighting effects they use. When the video is compressed, the lighting things they do in this specific game kind of overwhelms the video and kind of blurs it out, thus making darkness much worse than it actually is in my game. So we're just gonna have to deal with oversaturated brightness. There's really nothing I can do aside from that. I tried to do some different things last time, it didn't work out too well, so we're just gonna have to do it the hard way this time around. And it's locked. Siegfried, why did you warn me, man? I could have saved like a few instances there, a few moments. And that's locked too. Okay, Siegfried, you're just leading me in corners now. Alright, let's just go. We'll take out the torch for lighting. It's better than having nothing. And I'll beat up some drowners with a torch, because I can. Garrett, why can't you hold a sword and a torch? It'd be so useful. Oh, hey, some herbs we don't know. This is the first time, and this time too. And because we don't know it, we can't just pick it up, because again, if you do that with a lot of plants, especially some that are poisonous, you might end up hurting yourself. Ooh, hang on a minute. We got a whetstone. I'm good with using a whetstone. Let's increase our damage since we are fighting a cockatrice. And it is a more powerful beast than we fought in a more natural environment rather than just a boss fight, so we'll keep that in mind. Oh, stop it.
Honor or death?
Boop. Boop. The Temple Quarter sewers. Oh, I guess we're under the Temple Quarter. Hey, Siegfried.
We'll speak later. The cockatrice is a dangerous foe.
Oh. I asked him the wrong question, too. I didn't realize that he would continue his dialogue. We could have asked him about the cockatrice. Maybe even got some journal entries before we fought the beast. But because I asked him if he thought he could do it, I don't get that chance. There's more remains here, and I could use all the shit we get because I could sell the drowner stuff or use them in my potions, and that's something you always want to keep in mind. It's incredibly important to have potions. Potions. Let's run over here because more barrels, and let me guess, you're locked? Yeah, you're locked. Fine. You could be locked. This way, I suppose? There's really no set direction at this point. We're just exploring the caves. Oh my god. Get out of your animation so I could have killed you. It would have saved us some time. Boom. We did it. Siegfried, you sound like a generic male hitting animation, which is true because he is. Even Geralt has that same getting hit sound effect, which is silly.
Get
Behind you.
It's the cockatrice. Alright, so with the cockatrice, we're going to want to use the quick style. I was trying to remember if it was strong or quick. Here I am trying to pretend like I know what I'm talking about. Let's knock it over and do some damage like that. We did it, and we leveled, and Siegfried got knocked over. Alright, we're going to take this because we can grab Malkat's Separa. A Separa symbolizing the kingdom. Huh. Interesting. Cockatrice feather, and of course its head as a trophy. We're going to want to give that to Vincent.
The cockatrice is dead. Now, where was the exit?
I don't think I can go back the way I came.
Come, I lead you to the exit. Take the cockatrice's head. Vincent pays well for trophies.
Very well, though it reeks.
Alright then. The Beast of the Sewers. That's one of the quests we get to turn in for a reward, which is really nice.
Make haste.
You guys get us some orens, maybe make up some of the ones that were stolen from me as we made it up down to this area anyway.
That door leads out of the sewers. So, this is where we part. But
Quiet. I hear footsteps.
odd. Few would dare venture here.
Footsteps? Oh, an assassin.
Bastard! Kill him! The knight too!
I have to kill humans with a silver sword? Oh my god, that's so ineffective. But we have no choice in this instance. Alright, so the guy with the dagger I'll use quick style on. He was the one I was trying to target first off, but I might as well have finished my combo on the big guy. I promise I'm effective. Alright. Boom. Alright, I must leave the sewers. Prison break.
Friends of yours?
You could say so. The thugs with the salamander sign have been bothering me for a while.
Who knew you'd be in the sewers?
The captain of the guard, the loon from the jail, and the prisoners. I fought the Cockatrice for my freedom.
A limited number of suspects. You'll likely solve the mystery when you find the leader of those bandits. I have a friend in Vizima, a detective. See him for help.
Where are you headed?
I have things to attend to at my quarters. Then I'll venture out in search of beasts, as the world is still filled with them.
You did well, Siegfried. Glad we met. I need to recover my things.
Make sure you get everything. Jethro is known to have sticky fingers.
Let's get out of here.
Here's the key for the passage to town. A few days ago, I locked the door to keep the Cockatrice in.
Thanks. I'd rather not go back the way I came.
We might meet again if ever you visit the sewers. At times I venture down here in search of monsters.
Ah, your sacred mission of protecting humankind?
Your sarcasm is unnecessary. We're on the same side, Witcher. You'll realize this one day.
Farewell, and thanks.
If you ever need me, I'll be at my quarters in Vizima.
Alright, so we've met up with Siegfried, the noble knight of the Order of the Flaming Rose. I'm sure we'll deal with the Order of the Flaming Rose many a time in our adventure. We'll take that salamander brooch, and we'll screw the alcohol, because it's weak. Alright, let's go ahead and head out to the Temple Quarter and see where we'll be spending the majority of Chapter 2.
Vizima's temple quarter. Whores, murderers, beggars. Salamandra's base must be near.
Potentially, Geralt. It could potentially be here. Also, immediately upon entering a new area... Shadow? Is there a guy standing?
Slashing like a seasoned killer.
What? Is that guy? Is that guy giving off that shadow?
Interesting. The private eye Siegfried mentioned could be helpful.
Slashing like a seasoned
Have to start
killer.
somewhere.
Yes, Geralt, it could be helpful, but are you forgetting your things? You should probably go get those. Alright, so we want to head down to the city dungeon, because that's where we'll find our gear. We'll go ahead and click that so we have a reference where to go. And let's make our way there at this moment in time. I apologize that the commentary is rather stiff. Haven't recorded in a few days due to allergies and just being away from my computer for a little while. It's nice to be back, though. I guarantee that. Okay. Let's just head down to the person who will give us our things in the dungeon door. Also, notice board right next to it. I should have clicked on that. Should have done it. I'm a terrible, terrible witcher. Oh, hey, Vincent.
You're free, but you still need to observe the quarantine.
Meaning?
Don't leave the temple quarter.
You must be kidding.
We keep a close eye on you, Witchers.
Didn't I hear you say that everyone's equal?
What is it, Witcher?
I'm just gonna ignore that, huh? Okay.
I can prove I killed the Cockatrice.
Impressive. That's 400 Oren's reward. Well deserved.
Do you handle monsters too?
I'd rather not waste my men on that. I pay anyone who kills a monster. Just bring proof.
What pays best?
Right now, my budget includes reward money for the Cockatrice in the sewers, and for some bloodthirsty plant that kills people in the swamp.
Alright.
Something must be done about that.
Beast of the Sewers that quest has been completed, and there's a plant somewhere in the swamp that we need to go deal with, so we'll definitely go take care of that sometime in the future. But we have Jethro here, let's get our stuff.
You killed the Cockatrice. On behalf of King Faltest, I grant you an official pardon.
Finally, this absurdity is over.
Take your belongings from the trunk before I sell them.
And remember the reward on the Cockatrice's head. Vincent gets very excited about trophies. I can finally relax. I'll inspect what we've confiscated here. Good quality gear.
Okay. We've done it. We've got our stuff back for us and our use. Let's just take all of it. And we just don't get a torch because we have a torch. So we're gonna, we're gonna take it and... Oh, I can't. Can I drop that? Nope. Okay. We're just gonna leave. You guys get one singular torch. I hope it burns the place down. Can I leave this? Ooh, pepper vodka. Thank you, guys. I appreciate the pepper vodka. Alright, so we have good quality stuff back. That's great. And now, it seems we should head out because there's a place to explore. And I also want to check the notice board to our right. Because, well, you might as well get all the notice board stuff, right? Let's see what we got here. Got the wolf contract. Let's go ahead and do wanted wolf pelts delivered to the landing in the swamp. 10 pelts required. Ask for John Pierre. All right. Equinox contract. A handsome reward awaits any individual supplying 3 Equinox rootstocks as proof for having exterminated the plants. Inquire with the gardener working at St. Leviota's Hospital in the Temple Quarter. Noted. The Alghoul contract. So we killed 1 Alghoul earlier, and it was a really tough fight. I will pay for the marrow of 3 Alghouls. Must be fresh. Kalkstein. Of course, he's the one looking for ghouls. Who else would it be? Let's just drop these on the ground because we can't put them back. Alright, let's see what we got here. The dog contract. I will pay well for the elimination of stray dogs. Deliver 6 pots of dog tallow as proof for completing the task. Gravedigger. Find me at the cemetery gate. And the Drowned Dead contract. The Order of the Flaming Rose will reward brave exterminators of the Drowned Dead. As proof for having defeated the monsters, 10 Drowned Dead tongues must be delivered to Knight Sigrid of the Denis at the headquarters of the Order. Alright. That's all the quests we can get at this moment in time. Definitely something we'll have to keep an eye out. If we see any stray dogs, sadly, they're going to have to go because we need the Orans more than my dignity for dogs. And we have our Orans back, which is great. Speaking of a puppy, sadly the puppy needs to go. You know what the sad part is? These things don't even fight back. It just needs to go. I feel bad. I mean, we made it quick. We had to. Literally with the quick stuff, we had to do that. All right. Let's go ahead and check out what other things we could do on our map. There was another notable location we had next to the dungeon, House of Tala the Fence. That sounds like a great place to sell some of this extra junk I have on me. Here we go, right in here. Taler's house. Okay, there's Tyler over in the distance. Let's go ahead and talk to him at night, because he's a friend.
I'm a fence. I buy and sell.
What you deal in?
Everything worthwhile. So what'll it be? We doing some ploughing business?
The city guards found a witcher's sword at your place.
First of all, it's the cocksucking guards. Second, why do you care?
Another witcher, Berengar, came to see you.
Well, it wasn't his fucking razor.
How do you know that?
I have your boyfriend's other property. The sword I got elsewhere.
Other property?
Right. Meaning not his sword, got it? Like his undershorts that he pissed all over or something.
So where did you get the sword?
What'll you give me if I tell you?
I'll stop short of gutting you.
Fair offer. I bought it from a man at the Hairy Bear Tavern.
Care to describe him?
No need, he's the most famous dice player around. Out fucking standing, a real goddamn magician.
How did you get Berengar's property?
Stubborn-ass fellow, aren't you? From a middleman.
Where do I find him?
At the Hairy Bear Tavern. Doubt he'd want to talk to you. Man named Coleman.
You gamble?
I'm an abso-fucking-lutely great poker player. Why?
Care to play?
Got balls enough?
Try me.
Better believe I fucking will, even now.
I found more dice players. Let's do it. So this guy would decline you if you ended up... It's raining. That's a neat touch. If you did not do all of the Odo, Haran, and Mikkel in the dice minigame, you would not get to roll here. You'd have to find some other people that would get you to the level that Taller would accept you. Alright, quest completed. The Novice. Now we've entered the Professional level, which is literally just more dice. So he's beating me here. I'm going to avoid a bet. He's probably going to bet. Nope, he's not. Alright. So let's hope we get something good here. If not, it's one round. It's not terrible. But we want to do better than what we've got here. That's not great at all. He's got me beat. There's nothing I can do here. And he doesn't rub it in, but... Alright, next round. Let's roll some dice. Boop. Got anything good there? It's a pair of 3s. And he has 2 pair, which is not great. Growl. He's beating me. It's like the game is cheating. Which it's gambling, so it really... I mean, it can. Pair of 3s, pair of 5s. What does he have? I have him beat at the moment. He's trying. Aha! Cool. Last round, Towler. Let's do this. We have a pair of 5s. Okay. And you have a 6 high straight. Okay. Oh, God. You know, let's just roll everything and pray. He's not rolling. Boop. Well, we lost. You thought you could get away with that? I'm only betting 10 this time. He will go down! He will go down! Okay. Pair of 3s, pair of 2s, and a 1. And he has a 3 pair already. That's absolutely beautiful. And he knows he has the lead, too. I didn't roll. I didn't roll. I just kept clicking and didn't bother to... Oh. Well, that was my bad. I'm an idiot. I have a pair of 4s and he has a pair of 4s, so let's just go all in the betting, because I can. Boop, boop, boop. I need to make back those Orans. I keep my pair of 4s and don't get anything. And let me guess, he's gonna get a 4 somewhere? No. I win based on just the tie. Okay, that's a thing. At least didn't give him to him for winning. Pair of 5s. And he has a pair of 6s. Of course he gets the higher roll. Why wouldn't he? It's only fair. If I fail this one, by the way, I'll just go ahead and cut and save us the time, because I didn't get anything. He beat me. He beat me again. See you in a minute. literally the next game I win. Of course that's how that works. Alright, Dice Poker the Professional. We lost some money on that bet, which is a bit annoying. But in the next episode of The Witcher Enhanced Edition, we're going to go ahead and explore more of Vizima, because now that we're actually inside of the area in the Temple Quarter, there's a lot for us to see and do, clearly. I'm an Chaotic Reunion, and I'll see you all in the next one.